Hello everyone. Welcome to the 16th tutorial in the series of Complete Guide to React.js. In this tutorial, we will see what are the different ways of representing a props in a function components or in class components. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new folder in source and I'm just going to name it as tutorial 16. And inside that, I'm going to create a new file, say login.js. And inside this login.js, I am going to create a functional components. So to create a functional component, the keyword is RSF. And this is what I have explained in the previous tutorial. These are all the code snippets that is being imported into the Visual Studio Code. So after writing RSF, click on tab and the functional component is created for me. So what I'm going to explain mainly over here is, see over here you can able to see that a props is present. Props is nothing but the properties which is being passed from the parent component. So this props, this is not the only way over here like where you can represent it. You can represent it in a different way on different manner. So in this example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a code. Say my name is, and I'm going to give name property, and my age is, and I'm going to put age property over here. So this is nothing but the props. I want to get it from the props. Usually what you used to do is you used to put props.name and props.age. Now we are going to try in a different way. So what I'm going to do it again over here is I'm going to import that tutorial 16. So I'm going to mention it as login from and dot slash tutorial 14 since there is a folder 16, sorry, and then slash login dot js. This is the one that we have created it right now, and I'm going to save it. And once I'm going to save it, I'm also going to put that particular login, whichever I have created, it is automatically populated. And I'm going to mention my name, which is nothing but Satish, and I'm going to mention my age as well. Age, which is equal to 31. So over here it is showing an error because there is no end element. So right now I'm clicking on save, and I am also going to the login.js, clicking on save. And how am I going to, usually I used to do this props dot name and props dot age. This is the usual way that we have seen till now, like how to get this values which has been passed on the property. So I'm going to refresh it. It's compiled successfully. Yeah, perfect. So it is showing my name is Satish and my age is 31, which is by I'm not hard coding it. It is coming from the component. So we will try with the different way of doing it. How to do that? So over here, instead of props, I'm going to mention the parameter content itself. Like I'm going to mention it as name and I'm going to mention it as age. So whatever the two parameters that is being passed over here, I'm just going to elaborate it and I'm going to define it over here. So over here, instead of props, you have to give name, and over here you have to give age. That's it. So these are all the different way of representing a properties. So, and as expected, the value is over here. There is also a different other way, like where you can assign it to a constant. So what I'll do it is I'll put a props over here. So whatever the component that is coming from app.js, the login name, these properties is being coming over here as a props itself. In this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign a constant. See, for example, name is one. This is called destructing in ESX. So this is a new concept, and I just want to keep things posted to you guys. So going forward, I'll be using these way of representing the variables or the properties that's coming from the other components, and hence I want to keep you posted with this. So now I am saving it, and take a look at it over here. The same value is getting rendered. So how to use it in the class components? In class components, instead of name, what you have to do is this is state dot props, right? So that is the way that you will be doing a props. So I'll be getting a props. So you'll be getting a props by using this dot props like that. You have to use, and you have to render it. So I'll leave it as it is. I'm not going to explain for state, sorry, for class. So for that, you can try it on your own. And if you're facing any difficulties, you can just put something on the comment sections. I'll try to help you out over there. And that's all from this tutorial. And we will see in the next tutorial. Thanks.